So 3 quick tips to resolve that anterior shoulder pain that you may be experiencing during a bench press. So sometimes it's not a matter of some corrective exercise or loading strategy to resolve shoulder pain. It's really just a matter of fixing someone's positioning. So that's usually one of the first things that we want to assess when someone says they have pain or irritation, especially related to a particular movement pattern. So we're going to use dumbbells for the sake of this video, but we can definitely apply all of these principles to a barbell. So step 1, when we set up in a bench press, is we want to make sure that our shoulders are packed and our shoulder blade is a little bit in more of this posteriorly tilted position. That's going to give you some more freedom of motion in that anterior shoulder position. The second cue that we want to make sure that people are doing, especially with dumbbells, because with dumbbells we do have more motion because the barbell is going to stop at our chest, and a dumbbell we can go past that motion, is we want to think about actively pulling the dumbbells down as opposed to just passively lowering the dumbbells down. If we think about pulling and separating our shoulder blades or pulling this golf club apart, we can activate more of our rotator cuff, and that's going to prevent that forward anterior translation of the head of your humerus as you go from this more flexed position to this more extended position at the bottom. And then the third one I'm going to show you in the video is just making sure your arms are not too wide and they're kind of at this 45-degree angle, and the dumbbells are in line with the humerus and they're not abnormally rotated, which can place some abnormal tension. So if I grab my dumbbells here, and I'm set up here, if you're a power lifter, you're likely going to have a pretty good rib flare because that's advantageous to your sport. But for me, I just want to think about packing my shoulder blades down. My abs are squeezed, my glutes are on, and then I'm separating and pulling this weight down. And then in this position, I want to make sure that the weight is in line with my humerus, which right here it is. But if I come down and the weight is turned inward like that, you can see how the weight is pointed across my chest and my humerus is at a 45. So that's an abnormal position for my shoulder blades. So putting it all together, shoulder blades packed, pull the weight down, arm at 45, weight in line with my humerus, press. So that's 3 simple positional cues or corrections we can make just with the pattern itself to resolve anterior shoulder pain discomfort during a bench press.